Okay, so we're going to now take our simple heading function and make it do it centered. So we're going to basically keep this. I'm going to just put a little thing in here where I'm going to put the input into this. Now, you can have a function within a function like the input function. So I'm going to get it to enter the title. I probably wouldn't usually do this for this function because it's probably going to be part of a bigger program where you're going to have the title, but this lets us do some variety and lets us test that our centering is working. So what I really need to do, if you remember from last time, is that all the text ends up right on the left and I want to center it. So I probably want to try to make it so it's in the middle of this row. So I'm going to just do a quick count of this, and I'm going to do that by doing a length of that. And it's just going to give me a printout of the length that I've made that. Just I've got to enter something, but it's going to tell me there's 23 characters. So that was the count. So that's just me quickly doing that rather than having to count it manually. So if I add one more, that'd be 24. And then the middle point would be 12. All right. So I want to do a little bit of math. I want to count the length of my text. So that's, I really probably should. This here, of course. Text. Okay, so I want to count the length of my get my length of my text because I want to know how much I have to indent, how many spaces I need. Now this is a little bit of complicated math because if you think what I really want to know is the length of the text halved because I want the halfway point to be 12. So I want to take whatever that length is, divide by 2, and I want to see how many more characters will I have to do to get it to that halfway point of 12. So if I do 12 minus that, then that's going to tell me how many spaces. This is the, I guess, number of spaces. So spaces equals this calculation. So I guess rather than getting the length, what I've said is calculate the spaces. Q. And it's quite fine that your plan might change slightly as you work, but it's good to have this updated so it actually reflects it. Now I want to make those spaces. So here I could have a lot of statements with different amounts of the length I could have got, and then input the space is going to be really a pain. So what I'm going to do is use a for loop. I'm going to say for an I in range of that number that I've just worked out, spaces, and I want to add a space onto my what should I call this variable? The move equals plus an extra space. Now, if I go before this and I say that my mover equals an empty string, then it will know each time I go through this, it's going to add an extra space. It's going to do that the number of times that I need my spaces. And then I want to print mover plus text.